Hey, good morning, scooters. Dustin, good morning. I just got my lines in, so you haven't missed anything yet. Karen Hall, good morning. Holy mackerel, everybody's coming in. Real Monster Hunter, good morning. Just got the lines in 2 minutes ago, so nobody missed anything. Pierre Coops, good morning. I'm just getting my first little cup of coffee, and I'm in my John Cat hole that I was in a month ago or so. Had some good luck. Walked down the river half a mile from the dock, basically. So today I got just chicken liver on, and I got a piece of a cut bait piece of trout. So we'll see if anything's going to happen. Sean, good morning. Glad you jumped right in here. I was just saying I just got my lines in a few minutes ago. Nobody missed anything. So sit back and enjoy whatever the heck happens, and I don't know what that's going to be. Bruce Morris, good morning. Well, it's amazing how many people jump in here as soon as I go live. Appreciate everybody doing it. Scooter, were you with Steve last night? Real Monster Hunter, good morning. Whole bunch of people coming in right away. It's always a good sign. Don't forget to hit the like button. I know he caught a nice carp. Did you guys not have any other luck? That was one of those carp with the big fins, whatever the heck they're called. Well, I got a real late start this morning, but it's kind of what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get out too early. It's warming up a little bit. It's real nice. We got a little bit of a breeze here on the river, but it's very comfortable. I saw a Scooter. I saw him when he caught that big carp. PA Sportsman, good morning. Yeah, it's a real nice morning here on the river. I just got my lines in, so you guys didn't miss anything. 3 turtles, a bullhead and a sucker. Well, the bullhead is good bait for flatheads. The sucker's good bait. The turtles, so I don't know. 3 turtles. Yeah, it's that time of year when the turtles are going to start bothering us. So there goes a bite on my first rod. Probably a turtle. Yeah, at least it's something. Keep an eye on that first rod. Something was yanking on it. Hope it wasn't a turtle. Suman Rana, good morning. I don't think I've seen your name pop in here before. Welcome aboard. We had that little tap on that first rod, and then it stopped. Oh, there it goes again. That's got the chicken liver on it. Got chicken liver. There you go. I would bet it's a turtle or a small channel cat. I'm not going to mess with it until he really yanks it. Burko's Fishing Adventures, good morning. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. Look at all these people coming in here. Good morning, everybody. It's good to see everybody jumping in and joining in the chat. It's always a good chat. And we are going to catch something today. I got to straighten this up, don't I? Okay, we're ready. We're ready now. There goes that first rod bouncing. That's probably a turtle or a small channel cat. It's a little deeper here. I didn't think I'd get into a turtle problem. Usually they're in the shallower water up near the dock. But the small channels will pick at it. Zooming around, a goodbye. You're leaving already? You just got here. PA Sportsman, we got so many of those hog-nosed leatherbacks in the rivers. Yeah, I think that's the main turtle around here, but of course we do got snapping turtles too. Over in the canal where I catch my bait most of the time, it's overwhelmed with turtles. Oh boy. I got one big snapper one day. I guess it was a year or 2 years ago, but it's on one of my videos. The video's name is "This Ain't No Flathead." You'll see that big snapping turtle that I had to cut loose. And I'm gonna have to check that bait in a minute because that's the chicken liver. When they start yanking at it, it don't last long. Real Texas boy, good morning. I have not seen you before, but that doesn't mean you haven't been here. Sometimes I just can't keep track of everybody, but welcome in. Big business, what they want. What a nice day on the river. Oof. I would bet Real Texas boy is from Texas if I had to take a wild guess. This is southeast Pennsylvania, for those of you who don't know. Southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River, about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Gonna have to check that bait. He probably yanked it off. I got chicken liver on the first two rods, and the rod farthest away has a piece of cut trout. Wanted to see if that did anything. I never used cut trout before, and I'm just realizing that their skin is really tough. Real Texas boy, have you been in one of my lives before? I don't recall your name. Hey, Donna, get your stuff and come on down. There's one guy fishing on the dock. He's in a wheelchair, so that's probably a good place for that. And you could get your gear and come on down. Shrimp. I've tried shrimp. I never got a bite on shrimp. Okay, Real Texas boy, do you have a YouTube channel? Just kind of wondering here. If any of you guys that I've already given the little badge to can vouch for Real Texas boy, I'll take care of him. Okay, Donna, good to see you though. How you doing? Donna, you haven't been fishing much. You need to get out there again. Any of you folks that are familiar with Real Texas boy, you give him a thumbs up, and I'll give him a badge or what they used to call a wrench. I always like somebody that I know to verify somebody before I give them some power. Yeah, I hope that guy does too. He's fishing in my secret spot, but I watched him cast. He cast it right in the honey hole. So I do hope he has some luck. I'll check with him when I go back if he's still there. You coming over now? We'll take a walk down this way, Donna. How you doing, folks?
Hi, good, good.
Yes, somebody's got the secret spot. There's usually somebody there on the nicer days. Unless you get there when it first opens up, it's going to be somebody there. If it ain't me or Steve, it'll be somebody else. I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to have to check that first rod. He was yanking on that bait pretty good. All right, I'm going to step away from the chat for a second, check the bait on the first rod, and then I'll get back here. So talk amongst yourselves or hold your questions till I get back in. Yeah, he took most of the bait. I'll be a turtle. Got to put the glove on for the liver. Hey, that's what I know where you're going to go. Okay. Yeah, he had most of the bait off of there. Probably a turtle chewing it up. Let's see, what do we got? Then you know the mesh bag, onions come in. Yes, I had somebody tell me to, fill that up with whatever and throw it out there, but that's on my checklist of things to do yet one of these days. Oh, yakking with them dogs. You change your mind. You said you would go. Yeah, I know. Well, I never know what I'm doing, but I probably will go out tomorrow again too if the weather holds up. But I couldn't stand it anymore. My cabin fever was really bad, and I said, "What the heck?" So I got out here a little late, but that's okay. You can cut them into squares. Oh, you know what I got? PA Sportsman. I do got the mesh squares that you would use if you were putting salmon eggs in them, and fishing for steelhead and stuff. That second rod just took a little bump. And I had been using them, but I kind of like the string better. I got some of those uh, mesh squares with me. You're probably familiar with what I'm talking about. Real monster hunter. Hey everybody, boy, we got a good gang in here already. A lot of the regulars coming in. Good to see everybody. Already had my first cup of coffee. Randy Jones. No, I haven't caught anything yet. I've only been in the water maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 at the most. I got liver on and I got a piece of cut trout on one of the rods. So I waited this morning until the sun came up and it got a little warmer. PB flathead. Yeah, that's what we need. Walleye. Not around here there, PA. How you doing?
What are you fishing for?
Oh, channel catch and flathead.
What do you got on the lines?
Well, I got some chicken liver and I got a piece of cut trout. I don't have any live bait today, but
Good luck.
do what you can. Thanks.
Stay fishing better than
Yep.
anything else.
PA Sportsman, we don't have any walleye up this far in the river. The dam, there's one or two dams down in Philadelphia that keep them down that way. But if you do get down in the Philadelphia area, you might catch walleye, stripers, and who knows what else. It's got to be a walleye or two kicking. Now, believe it or not, I know it looks like there's probably a couple, but there probably isn't. I have never caught a walleye up this far in this river in my life, and I've been fishing it all my life. This is catfish, carp, uh, bass, muskies, panfish, that kind of stuff, but never heard or saw a walleye caught up here. And of course, right down below me, downstream, about another half mile, is a Black Rock Dam, and it's got a fish ladder, but I don't know if the fish ladder is operating anymore. I never hear anything about it. PA Sportsman, I agree, but like I said, I've never caught one. I've never heard of one being caught up this far. Of course, that doesn't mean there ain't none. Any big deep holes with big boulders or a creek dumping in. There's nothing around here with real deep holes. I'm in like the deepest part of this area right now. I cast out there, it's 10 or 12 feet deep, and that's about it. If you go down below the dam, then you got a couple creeks that come in down there farther, but nothing much up this way. And there used to be a lot of muskies in this area, but although they're still here, they're far and few between. Especially down at the dam and below the dam, we used to catch muskies all the time. But like I said, I'm in the deepest part of this section of the river right now. Rafa's Wiki, or however you pronounce that, good morning. I've not seen you before. Thank you for coming in, check things out. We're in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. And I'm trying my luck for channel catch or flathead, whatever wants to cooperate today. The closest creek that dumps in is right below the dam, probably about a half a mile, and it's real shallow and swift right in there. So that would probably be a good spot. It's right above a bridge. That would probably be a good spot to do it. But again, it's not very deep. Polish River the best. Don't know what that means, but I'll take it for what it's worth. Come on, fish. Got a little breeze kicking up. I might have to put my other jacket on. It's coming right down the river, right in my face. If you're referring to a river that's called the Polish River, I have no idea where that is. If you don't mind, you could tell us all where you're from. And with that name, I would think it might not be in the United States. Could it be Poland? I don't know. See, it's only fair when I ask a question to get it answered. That's the way I look at it. I want to know how old you are. I want to know your social security number, and I want to know where you live, and I want your driver's license number. Oh God, I hope nobody takes me serious on that one. Xavier XG6KL. Wow, there's another name that to ponder. But oh boy, got to have a little fun, huh? I'd be interested to go try rivers in other countries. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be traveling that far, but that would be kind of fun. I mean, even in the United States, you go to different states. You better do some asking a lot of people what's going on because they know, and the tactics that we use up here probably would not work as well in other states. You're from the UK. Kind of figured that. A lot of people from the UK come in here. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate it. And welcome in. We're in southeast Pennsylvania. We're on the Schuylkill River. If you look around there, we're not too far upstream from Philadelphia. Xavier, it is nice to have everybody mention where they're from once in a while. I agree. I appreciate you doing that. By some of the names, you can guess where they are, but most of them, hopefully, some of you guys will let them know where you're at. I haven't caught anything today. I've only been in the water a half hour or so. But sooner or later, I'm fishing mainly for pretty much anywhere you could probably put a night crawler. Yeah, you're right about that. Night crawler's tough to beat that. New Jersey, there you go. New Jersey's the state right next to Pennsylvania. Xavier, my PB as far as catfish goes is a flathead catfish at 31 pounds, 5 ounces. This river has a lot of big channel cats and flatheads and big carp and a good variety of other species, but most of us just concentrate on the catfish and carp. Minnesota, I would like to fish up there again on Mille Lacs and the Mississippi River going through there, up near Brainerd. Beautiful area up there. Aussie Jess, Aussie Jays, Aussie Jays, hello to you. Ah, the method feeders. Yeah, I just started using them last year. I don't fish for carp a lot, but when I do use them. I used to fish with just some dough bait. We used to call dough bait that I'd mix up and make, and that worked well. And then now I got hooked on all this other stuff you can do with method feeders and smaller hooks and fake corn and all that junk. And it works, but it's not no not really not much better than a good old ball of dough bait. Uh, Aussie Jace, I'm not fishing for carp today. I've caught a few. Back on my YouTube channel, you might see a YouTube video about a couple of carp. One of them, I do have a PB carp at a little over 17 pounds one day last year. Ever tried chicken gizzards? Yeah, and I've tried them. I don't like them. Chicken hearts and gizzards. And I don't like them because they are so tough. They're tough to get on the hook, off the hook. And I just think when you put the hook through them, I think you're reducing your chances of getting a good hook into the fish. But that's what I think anyway. Clint Mowry, good morning. I'm doing fine. I hope you're doing the same. I've only been in the water half hour, 45 minutes looking for a channel cat or flathead. I got some chicken liver on today and I got a piece of cut trout. And so far, nothing's happening. But I'm downriver about a half a mile from where I usually fish. Needed a change of scenery. You know what a gizzard is, PA Sportsman. All the birds have a gizzard. It's like a little pouch that's filled with real fine gravel, and it's what I think it's what helps them digest whatever they eat. A real steep bank looking down over catfish eating wild grapes. That's something. I know though. Around here we have mulberries, and when the mulberries start falling in the water, that's a good area to fish for carp. I don't know where the gizzard is exactly. It's somewhere down around their stomach. I don't know. I'd have to dissect one to figure out exactly where it is. I guess you have to Google that and find out. But when you see a chicken, pecking the ground, and a lot of times doves will do that. What they're doing is picking up very little pieces of gravel to replenish their gizzard. That's the way I understand it. I could be dead wrong, but who knows? But there is a purpose to it. I think what you ought to do is Google that. What's the purpose of a gizzard in a bird? And then come back on here and tell us all. There, there's your job for the morning. Shouldn't take too long. It's a mulberry flavored dough balls. Yeah, but we have some mulberry trees that hang over the water, and if they're dropping, that's the place to fish for carp. So you already know. Now don't hold back. Tell me what you know. Looks like I got 23 or 24 people in here. Thanks everybody for coming in and hanging out. Enjoy the scenery, enjoy the chat. Ask any question that you would like. Comment. Try to keep your comments about fishing or at least something outdoors. And maybe I'll catch something. I've shot multiple turkeys that have grasses and bugs in their crawl and gravel. There you go. I never did any turkey hunting. Don't know too much about that. What's the crawl? I never heard of that. Is that like their stomach or what? Uh, 5 more minutes. What a great name. This morning I got chicken liver on a couple of the rods, and one rod's got a piece of cut trout on it. 5 more minutes. I love that. One more cast, right? 5 more minutes. Where are you from there, dude? 5 more minutes. Where are you from? Welcome in, anyway. Something's going to happen any minute now. 5 more minutes. Um, Thanks for putting up that flag, and unfortunately, I don't recognize it. Okay, England. Shame on me, huh? Welcome in. I'm glad you had time to stop in and see what's going on. The fish aren't in a real good biting mood right yet, but sooner or later, we'll get something. I'm ready. I got the camera on. I got my GoPro ready to go. If I catch something, I'm ready to do something if something happens. But 5 more minutes. This is southeast Pennsylvania. We're on the Schuylkill River, and we're about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. If you can relate to that, that's where I'm at. A lot of good people come in this channel all the time. Everybody is well spoken for most of the time. Come on, fish. Let's get something going here. I can't believe they aren't hitting that chicken liver. All right, not yet. Ah, you did learn something. See, you're never too old to learn something. I am, but I don't. I'll still. You don't want to type it all. Okay. Can you boil it down to 25 words or less? Come on, fish. I'll look it up myself later, but sounds like a project for. Sounds like it could be a school project, huh? Make a report on this stuff. But anyway, if you did type it all, it would probably be too much to read anyway. So I'll look it up myself later. The gizzard is an internal organ used as the chicken's. There you go. I knew it was something like that. It's used to grind up their food. That's why they have little pebbles in it. There you go. And I think all birds have that. I always knew the chickens did. And I know doves have it. So I'm assuming it's kind of what all birds have. The crawl is just a storage pouch below the neck. Yeah, okay, I never heard of that one. That's a new one to me. Boy, I'm getting educated today. Now all I could do is find somebody to talk to about it. Now, I don't know if all birds have a crawl, but it's very possible they do. Some bigger than others. Hello. Hello, hello. This Schuylkill River Trail is well used by walkers and bikers and all kinds of people. A TikTok where I've had my time with ticks. I'm uh, I'm very careful where I walk, and I avoid high weeds, bushes, and grasses most of the time whenever I can. PA Sportsman, I think the ticks are, fairly bad, but like I say, I avoid any place that I think will have ticks. Therefore, I haven't had one on me this year, but inevitably, you go someplace, you're going to get one or two on you. But I've walked through bushes years ago, and I've come out of the bushes and woods and looked on me, and I've had them crawling up my legs and my arms, and I was, holy crap! I know one day I actually had to take my pants off and shake them off. It was really bad, and ever since then, I'm very careful as to where I walk, and I will avoid getting into anything thick. Deer ticks, especially, they're the smaller ones. They're hard to see. And they're always crawling up. They want to get they want to get up under your belt or under your arms or someplace. But I avoid them. I'm sure if I'd walk through the woods now, I'd have them on me. Texas River Cats, good morning. I've had my lines in the water maybe somewhere close to an hour here, and had one little bite, nothing happening. But change of scenery, you got away from the dock. Got chicken liver and a cut piece of cut trout on, and nothing wants it. This is the same spot that I caught the 14, 14 channel cats in 2 hours. What was it, a month and a half ago or so? Some of you guys were probably in on that. And now they've gone somewhere else, unfortunately. I might have to catch some live sunfish later today and hit it early in the morning tomorrow on the dock. See if I can get another flathead. Yeah, I'm not on a schedule as to when I go live. I try to go twice a week. Sometimes I go more or less, but I just whenever I get the urge, I go. Some people are actually on a good schedule that you can count on, but you can't count on me. You never know when I'll pop up. But I do try to put out when I know I'm definitely going to go the next day. I put out a little video, a little short of as a notice that I'm going to be going live. So if you're subscribed to my channel, you would get that. I let them fall out of it. Yeah, they're on the bushes, they're in the trees. I read about them. The ticks we're talking about. They will in the woods. They'll climb up to the very top of the weeds and just sit there and wait for an animal or a human or whatever to walk by. And then when you rub against the weeds, they grab you, and then they are your friend. But when I'm out, I'm always eyeballing my pant legs and my shoes and stuff like that. Matthew Stump, good morning. I have not seen your name before. If you've been on one of my lives, I appreciate it, but I just don't remember the name. Welcome in, and let's tell us where you're from, there, Matthew. What's TRC? It must be a Matthew. We're not doing any religion or politics or foul language here, so let that be your warning. And it's okay, yakking with them dogs. Just sit back and enjoy if you can. Hope you get better. Maybe your baits are under a rock. Yeah, I hear you. It's always a good idea to move them a little bit. You're right. I've tried that. Always a good idea to move them. There you go. I hope that makes everybody happy. Yeah, you were here that day when I was catching all those channel cats. That was amazing. Bubba did it outdoors. Hello. Just tuned in. Hope all is well. Hope I'm fishing just the other day. You caught 4 dinky cats. That's okay. Little ones or big ones, it's all the same, and as long as it takes the skunk away. Yep, no schedule. I just go when I can, but I do try to do twice a week, based on the weather. Sometimes the rain doesn't stop me, but I don't like to be out in the real cold weather. Bubba did it. I've been on in the water maybe a little more than an hour. Had one little bite a while ago, but nothing much happened. I got liver on and I got a piece of cut trout on. And sometimes I'll go fishing and not tell anybody. But I do enjoy. I enjoy everybody coming in the chat and talking about whatever we're talking about. Any minute now, one of those rods are going to go boom. I'm wishing. Ah, TRC was Texas River Cats. I thought maybe you were referring to some type of like bug spray that would keep the ticks off. Well, there you go. A lot of people walking on the trail today. about ready for another cup of coffee. Hello. It's funny, some people will walk by and they'll say hi and have a quick little chat with me, and other people will just, they won't make eye contact and they won't say nothing. Whatever. Whatever. Little wind kicking up here. I got my heavier jacket with me just in case. We'll see how it goes here. The wind is coming right down the river on me. Nice little chill. It's not real warm out here today. It's probably in the high 50s or low 60s. I think it's only supposed to go to 65 today, so not going to get much better. But it's a nice sunny day. Really can't complain. Other than where's these fish and why aren't they biting? Is the only thing. Oh, there's a bite on the first rod. Take it. Come on. Probably a damn turtle. Probably a turtle. Yeah, I just had a bite there, real monster. First rod jumped a little bit. He didn't run off with it though. I don't. Still nothing.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, PA Sportsman. I was about a week or two ago. I was up at one of the lakes fishing for bass and snakeheads, and I had terrible service up there. But when I go up there in the winter to ice fish, the service is good. But I think with all the trees and stuff with their leaves on, I think that blocked out some of the reception. Anyway. But along the river here, we have real good service along the river here. Most of the time, everybody that does it, me and Steve and Bob and scooters and skeeters and all, we have pretty good reception. We're lucky. Oh, there it goes. Fish on, fish on. Oh, he's off. It wasn't a big one. He's off or the line broke. One or the other. What the hell? It was totally off. wasn't a big one, but it was a fish.
More labor here.
More liver. Put more liver on. Put another chunk of liver. Oh well. Guess what time it is? It's time for tasty cake, apple pie. That was strange because normally I had something on there, but he got off. It wasn't a big one. Could have been a turtle. But what's strange about it was that the hook was completely bare. Normally, when I have liver, it'll come back up with at least a red string on it. Anyway, it is snack time. I'll have a coffee and a snack. I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, Bubba, that sounds about right. How you doing, guys?
Good morning. How you doing?
All right. I saw you sitting down up there. You okay?
Yeah, that's just a good scene. I was just trying.
Yeah, it
it
is,
out.
isn't it? Yeah, where that rock comes out like that.
Yeah, I have another one along here. But
Yeah, there probably is. There's probably a few.
Any luck yet?
No, not yet. A couple bites, but
Oh, good.
they're not cooperating as good as they should be. 87 at midnight. No thanks. I like those days when you get up before it gets light and it's already 70 out. But then it doesn't go up much past 80 or 85 during the day. This year I'm going down to Disney World in July, so I'll be experiencing some of that nice hot weather. California dreaming. Good morning. Good to see you. Haven't seen you for a while. A couple of days, right? I just broke out my second cup of coffee and my tasty cake apple pie. Ready to eat it. Figured if I open it up and try to eat it, I'll get a bite. 8 months. It's been 8 months already that you've been a member. That's unbelievable. I sure appreciate that. All right, apple pie time, folks. Apple pie and coffee. What's happening there in California? Hell, they're not even biting chicken liver today. Well, I shouldn't say that. I did have a couple bites. They're not jumping all over it like they did before. Got a new tree down in the water upstream there. You can see it right right there. That's down in the water pretty good. I'll bet the flatheads are sleeping under there. Come on, fish. I shouldn't say it, but I'm glad there's no boats on the river this morning. I shouldn't say it because that'll usually make somebody come. There's a spider on my phone. I don't need him. That tree's upstream here about 150 yards. Bubba did it. Yep, that's why I put chicken liver on this morning. Yeah, if chicken liver ain't gonna work, ain't much else that's gonna work. I gotta come down here this summer at night and fish at nighttime right here because I do believe the flatheads will move along in here. Is there a spot you can get into up by the tree? No, I'll tell you what, this is probably the only spot that's clear enough to fish from here all the way up to the dock. There's one or two spots up near the dock, but it's a real steep bank, and if you caught a big fish, you would need a 15-foot handle on your net to get them. But I know I'd love to have a spot close to a big down tree or a bunch of, because all the way up along the shore there's trees in the water, there's logs in the water, there's log jams. All up and down this river on both sides, there's lots of log jams and trees in the water. But very few spots that you can get close to them to fish. Nighttime with some shad. Well, I don't have any shad around here, Bubba, but I usually get and have good luck with live sunfish. Funny you should ask that, PA Sportsman. That's exactly what I was talking about. I would avoid getting in a bunch of weeds and stuff with a machete to avoid the ticks. But no, there's really no place you can do that because it's usually pretty thick bushes or trees all along there. And again, the bank is pretty steep. You need a pretty long net to get anything. This is one of the better spots. It's all rock. Of course, they have the shoreline all rocks here, big rocks, because the bend in the river right there, when the river floods, of course, the water comes ripping down through here, and when it makes the turn, it would be washing away the riverbank if it weren't for all the rocks they've put in here. A dozen greenies, yes, yes. I don't care if they're green or blue or what they are, but I hear you. I catch a lot of sunfish for bait, and you get all different breeds. There's green sunfish, and there's all the other kinds, which I can't name right now because I can't think of it. uh, red ear sunfish, green sunfish, regular sunfish. Sound like Forrest Gump. Bubba. I don't know. That breeze wasn't supposed to get this strong here yet today. Bluegill. There you go. It's amazing how many varieties of sunfish there are. I got one of those charts from Pennsylvania that has all the fishes pictures on there. It's amazing how many different bluegills there are, or sunfish there are. Yeah, greenies do seem to be a little more tough than some of the other ones. They're also a little stronger when you have them on there. They're jerked the pole around pretty good. It's just their makeup, I think. But the more they move around, the better they are at attracting a big old flathead. So, well, this day isn't panning out very well, is it, folks? Beautiful blue sky, a couple wispy clouds, sun's out. It's nice. Look all the way down the river here is really, really nice, really nice. All the way down there, as far as you can see, is the dam. That's a pretty nice spot here. Pretty nice little spot here. Not too many people come down to this spot because it's pretty, it's a half a mile away from wherever you can park. Most people are too lazy to take the walk. But I do it once in a while just for the exercise and change of scenery, so to speak. But if you're on this section of the river with a boat, there's plenty of downed trees and logs, and you can catch crappies and of course bass, muskies, things like that if you just take your time and drift down along the shoreline. You know what they say about a bad day fishing? Yep, Bubba, I know it. This is better than anything. I don't have to catch a fish to be happy. Of course, it makes it nice, and it makes it more interesting for you folks. But I'm happy. Better than a good day at work, or even a good day at home. I'd still rather be out here. Once in a while, I hear carp jumping. I don't know if you heard that one, but there's a bite on that first rod. Come on. I think it's turtles, to tell you the truth. I don't know. I think the turtles are messing with me today. Kind of what it looks like. They jerk the rod a little bit and then they quit. I didn't think I'd run into the turtles down here. There it goes again. Come on. The little channel cats and the turtles will do that little bit of jerking. The big ones will take it and run off. Nope. Nope. Not yet. It'll happen though eventually.
Yeah.
Today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hi, how you doing? Not yet. They're biting, but I'm not catching them.
Well, that's exciting.
You're the smart fisherman.
Yeah. Something's biting anyway. You should be able to see its head pop up when you move your bait. What? Yeah, see, I did check all them baits. That's okay. You can suggest anything you want. I don't care. I just pulled them in. The cut bait was still good. The one chicken liver, I kind of repositioned it on the hook. And we got a fresh liver on the first rod, so head pop up. Now I'm throwing out there, it's 10 or 12 feet deep, so you're not going to see the turtle. I think what's happening is it's small channel cats. We get a lot of 12, 15-inch channel cats in this river too, as well as the big ones. Can't see a bobber if it's 30 yards away. Yeah, I hear you. William Klein's lost 40 lodge. Hello. Haven't seen you for a while. Glad to see you come on in. We're not catching much. We're fishing, but we're not catching. But it's a heck of a nice day today. Heck of a nice day. I keep getting bites, but not getting hooking them. Don't quite know what to do other than sit here and enjoy the scenery. The closer it gets, the blurrier it gets. Missed the last few lives. Well, let's see. The last couple, not much happened. Before that, I did get a 28-pound some ounce flathead the one morning. That's on one of my shorts if you care to go back and look at the short. Muddy Mud Dog. I'm from New Orleans. What's happening down in New Orleans this morning? Hell, it's almost noontime here. You must be, what, 1 hour behind or 2 hours? I got on here probably 10, was it 10? Maybe a little after 10. I didn't get here real early this morning. But getting a couple bites, but nothing on the hook yet. But what a nice day. It's cool enough to wear a light jacket. Working on a couple compressors and skid steers. Well, Muddy Mud Dog, thanks for checking in, even though you're working. It's always good to see anybody for a couple minutes or a couple hours, whatever you can tune in for, that's fine. I might as well get my charger hooked up because my phone's about ready to go dead, so hang on, folks. Oh yeah. I started out this morning. I got about 300 or 400 yards down the trail and remembered I forgot my charger, so I had to go back to the car and get it. But I got it. Oh, I had my charger. I didn't have my charging cord. Now, where'd I put it? Here it is. Now I'm going to tilt you guys down a minute so I can hook up my cord. Don't panic. Everything's fine. Alrighty. The Smoking Rock. I once did that with one of the carts in my garage went into the water. Yeah, I hear you there. That Smoking Rock. My reels are bait runner reels, so although the big fish will bend the rod a little bit, but he's going to take line off the reel, and he's not going to be able to pull the rod in. But yeah, you got to be careful if you don't have bait runners. I keep my drags tight, but I let the bait runner do the job when the big one hits. They just pull line off the reel. Yeah, I'm targeting, well, today channel catfish I'm hoping for, but, flathead too. I got cut bait on one and chicken liver on two of them. So more or less, I was hoping for a couple channel cats. The flatheads, I'll probably do tomorrow morning. That Smoking Rock. Have you been in here before? I don't recall that name, but that's could be just me because I'm old and can't remember anything. I've had a couple of bites on the chicken liver, but it could very well just be turtles or small. There's a bite on that first rod again, or small channel cats will do that. I keep getting bites on this first rod. There, we got a fish. Now we got a fish on. Finally. Boy, he is full pep. Pretty good one, I believe. Finally got something. Hanging tough. Probably a big channel cat. Oh. Yeah, nice channel cat. Let me get down here and get him in the net. Right, come here, boy. Yeah, all right. In the net. We'll get him out of the net in a minute and we'll give you all a good look. Do a guess the weight game and all that. time to see the action.
I saw you. Saw the rod bending down.
Yeah, there you go.
What'd he take?
Chicken liver.
Yeah, it's going.
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah.
Well, I hope the first of many.
All right, you all can take a guess at the weight. Not a big one, but it's pretty nice. Put the scale on him. Okay, I got the weight. Take your guess. Take your best guess. Say hello, kiss the cat. Back in he goes. They love that airtime. All right, let's see who got close on the weight. All right, the guessing is over. Let's see, what do we got? Let's go. It's on. He left for 1 second to fish on. 7, 8 pounds, 4. Hi. Corso Niad, whoever you are, you're pretty close. It was 4 pounds, 8 ounces. So you win the prize. And unfortunately, there is no prize. So you just did a good job guessing. All right, let me get some fresh bait on that one and get it back out there. Hello.
Good setup.
Oh, Corso Niad. Let's see, where am I located? Southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River, about 20 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. The camera can fool you. Yes. Oh, yeah, that was 4 pounds, 8 ounces, give or take. The strange thing about it here is when I fish here, the closest rod to me, I usually throw a little bit downstream. The middle rod, I go straight out, and the end rod, I go a little upstream. The, the rod that's downstream is usually the one that gets the fish. So there must be something in there that's holding the fish. Because 9 times out of 10, it'll be the first rod. Uh, Pike and walleyes. There's walleyes in the river, but not in this section. You got to get down closer to Philadelphia. Now, there may be there may be 1 or 2 around once in a while, but how you doing? But your chances of catching a walleye up here are very slim. But as you get down toward Philadelphia, then your chances get better. As far as I know, there's no pike in the river, but somewhere there probably is. Hey, Scooter, I didn't see you come in, sorry. KOB boy. Hello to you. Where are you from, KOB? Yeah, Scooter, just 5 minutes ago. What, 5 minutes ago or so? 4 pound, 8 ounce. From Indiana. All right. Doing any fishing out there in Indiana? Oh, let's see. Scooter, when did you jump in here? I missed it. Anyway, a lot of people on the trail today. Fishing for some black bass this Friday. Black bass. You're calling black bass what we call, I think, largemouth. Same thing, right? Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Nice day, huh?
Beautiful.
It is. Skeeter, didn't see you come in either. Sent a gold coin. Thank you very much. Did you miss it, Skeeter? I just 10, 15 minutes ago, I got a 4 pound, 8 ounce channel cat. I've been getting bites all morning, but wasn't able to really hook into one. And finally, that one took it. I'm doing great, Skeeter. I think tomorrow morning, as far as I can tell, I might be getting out there early in the morning like I usually do and trying for another flathead. But today I figured I'd change the scenery and a little fishing for channel cats. You're going to be a new location tonight? Okay. What time do you plan on throwing your bait out there? We got a chilly wind blowing down the river today. Let's sun's out and it's nice that way, but it's a bit chilly. You definitely need a light jacket. 5 and 6. I'll try to catch you, if not for a long time. I'll try to catch you for a little bit. I know Steve and Scooter were out there last night. I think Steve got a really nice carp. I think Scooter got a couple turtles. But I'm using chicken liver this morning. And one of my rods have a piece of cut trout on. That's getting absolutely no attention. Got the skunk yesterday. Oh, probably a good idea then to change location. If I were you, by the looks of things there, I'd get down closer to the mouth of that creek, down closer to the mouth where it empties into the river. That's just my suggestion. Chances are the river water is warmer than the Pine Creek coming in there. And if that's the case, the fish will be in the warmer water. That's my 2 cents, or 3. Do what the heck you want. That's the way to do it. Do what you want. As long as you get your lines in the water, that's all that counts. I'll have to go out later today and get a few sunfish, I guess. I might have to put my heavy jacket on just to get warmed up again. I'm getting cold. Matter of fact, I think I will. It's, it's nice if you're moving around, but if not, it's a little chilly, so on with the heavier jacket. And maybe even gloves. Just got to warm up a little bit. If I start my walk back, I will probably take this off. Come on, fish. I'll take one more, and we'll get out of here. I don't know if the chat froze or not, but the chat hasn't moved for 5 minutes. So somebody say something to see. I want to see if the chat's working. Aha, there we go. Thank you, Skeeter. Every once in a while, it's nice to have a sound check or a check, especially when that chat's not moving much. Because there's usually somebody that's yakking all the time about something. KOB, you're back? Okay, I didn't know you left, but welcome back. Yep, Bubba, I see. It's working. I should have known it was working. I just had to check anyway. KOB, the rods I'm using are Shakespeare catfish rods, ugly sticks. They uh, they work well and they don't break your bank. They're very affordable. They work great. I got two of them are 7 foot ones. One of them's 8 foot. Yeah, I was trying to stuff camping this weekend and heading out to pick up some bluegill. Okay, Skeeter, you have a good time. I'll try to catch you tonight. Uh, Also, KOB, the reels are bait runner reels. Two of them are the Akamas or Okamas, however you say that, and one of them is a Penn Fierce 3. They're all bait runner reels. Uh, Spooled up with 50-pound test Power Pro braid. And today I'm using 6/0 circle hooks because I'm just after the channel cats. I usually go to the 8/0 circle hooks on them after the flatheads. Wild 42 Omen. Let's go. Okay. Hooked on fishing. What am I fishing? I'm fishing for channel catfish this morning or today. Tomorrow I'll be fishing for flatheads. You know, that is a good friend that tells you $120 reel for 25. That's the kind of friend you'll want. I just bought a new, well, not a new one, a used bait runner from a guy last weekend. It's $100 reel, and he sold it to me for 40. He only used it a couple of times, so that's pretty good. I don't have that out with me today. I'll be fisherman. Like number 60. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. The chat's been the chat has been excellent today. Absolutely no problems. And the fishing's been mediocre. I did get the one 4 pound channel cat about a half hour ago, 20 minutes ago. Other than that, it's just a heck of a nice day to be out here. So glad everybody's hanging in there, having a good time. You need to clean out all your tackle boxes. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, you got to clean them tackle boxes out once in a while. I usually do mine at the end of the season. Find all the junk I didn't use. And 9 times out of 10, you only use, especially from bass fishing, the lures I use. 9 times out of 10, I only use a couple different ones, and I got 30 or 40 different ones to choose from, but I end up just using the same one or two over and over. Hooked on Fishing, it is a nice place. Let me show you around a little bit. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. That's looking upstream. It goes up around the corner. And then we're about, I don't know, 100 yards wide here. And it goes on downstream as far as you can see. And there's a dam down there. So that's why this area up here is quite calm. And the trail that the people are walking and riding their bikes on and stuff goes through. Follows the river all the way up and down. Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania. Been fishing on this river all my life. kind of fish are in there? KOB, we have a real good supply of channel catfish and flathead catfish. We have a bunch of big carp. The channel catfish are awfully big in here. So are the flatheads. There's muskies in this section. There's also smallmouth and largemouth, and a variety of panfish, especially crappies. If you go down river farther, Oklahoma, huh? All right. Beautiful state. If you go down river from here, you'll find a little more action on like walleyes and stripers and things like that. So we have a good variety to pick from. Never a shortage. People always walking the trail. Walking and running, riding bikes. Hey, Scooter, thank you. Somebody said you caught a bunch of turtles last night, huh? That carp that Steve got was pretty nice, though. If you download an app called Fish Finder, it tells you everything, what kind of fish are free show. That sounds like a good app there at KOB. You apparently have it downloaded. I'm real familiar with these fishing grounds. I really don't need it, but I've heard about some of those apps before. They can be pretty good. So do whatever you like. Oh, Scooter, I thought you were out. Somebody said you were out with Steve last night. So it was Dana, huh? Okay. Sorry, somebody told me you were out there. Somebody pulled my leg. Are you back from? Let's see. Scooter, are you back from the shore yet? You'll be down there a week, I guess. Huh? I think I'll be wrapping this up. Let's see, it's 12:28 here. I think I'll be wrapping this up in about a half hour. Uh, Oliver, yep, I got one 4-pound, 8-ounce channel cat about, I don't know, a half hour, 45 minutes ago. Michael, same thing to you, same thing I just said. Uh, the bite's a little slow, but every now and then I get a fish gets interested. It's definitely not a feeding frenzy, but it's good enough. You were out with Steve. Didn't you just tell me it was Dana? All right, I'm confused. So were you and Dana and Steve fishing, all three of you? Well, I'm gonna go fish today at the Swamp Pond Road. Have a nice day. Okay, KOB, have a good time. Wish you luck. I can't keep track of you guys. So Scooter, were you, Dana, and Steve out last night, all three of you? That's kind of what I'm picking up here. How you doing? Okay, so all four of you are out there. All right. That carp that Steve got was pretty neat. I had tuned in just as he was reeling it in. Thanks for the gold coin. I'm about due for another bite here. What the heck? I got that piece of cut trout on it. That's not even attracting the turtles. I don't know about that. Somebody said cut trout was good. I'll have to try that tomorrow morning. As of right now, I am planning to be out early in the morning trying to get another flathead. But that could change. Who knows? What a bite.
Hello. Oh no, she doesn't. Oh, I tried. I'm like, I pulled too early on that one. I should have waited a little bit. It was there, but I was too anxious. KOB, okay, it's blah blah blah. Okay, all right, got it. A little too anxious. Pulled too early. Should have let him have it. a long time.
Hello.
You got a really good spot here.
Yeah, isn't it great?
Oh my
It's,
God.
it's my secret spot. Don't tell
I
anybody.
won't tell, but like the way it just all of a sudden opened
Yeah.
up, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
What
Yeah.
a gorgeous day.
Yep,
When
it
I'm
is.
on my bike, this is where I always stop to catch the view.
Yeah, it's nice.
6 a.m. This is gorgeous. The
Yep.
fog is lifting off the water.
Yeah, it's nice.
What are you catching?
Catfish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When we were little, my mom would take us to the reservoir, and all the other kids would be like, with their holding their line like just under the water, and
Yeah.
like this is right to the bottom.
because I knew I would get catfish.
Yeah, there you go. That's right.
And then there would be always these older men, and they would be so excited to get catfish. So then I'd supply them.
What reservoir were you fishing?
In Westchester on Airport Road. Is that what's that called?
Sounds like Octorora.
No, it was in Westchester.
In
Oh,
Westchester,
Westchester.
yeah, it's on Airport
I
Road.
forget what it's
Oh,
called.
what it is.
It was like the only body of water around us.
Yeah, I hear you.
Chester County Reservoir?
Oh, maybe that makes sense. What a gorgeous day! Gosh, it couldn't be more perfect.
It really is nice.
After all that rain last night, we get this. Lovely. Well, good luck to you. Not so lucky catfish, but good luck to you.
If I catch them, they all go back in. So
Oh, they do?
yeah, I don't keep anything.
I was at the beach last week watching people fish, and I don't think I've ever really seen people like surf fish and catch something. And they pulled in like striped bass.
Stripers, yeah.
It was huge, and they had to put it back because it was too big.
Yep, yeah.
I think they only had a window of like 32 to 36.
That's right, yes.
Is that right? Yeah, and then, but
Yep.
it was so exciting to watch, but it was also really a relief that they put it back.
Yeah.
You know, because it was so beautiful.
Yeah,
like,
they
I've never
are.
been that close to one.
They are nice fish, yes.
Yeah, it was, and it worked so hard to stay in the water.
Mm-hmm. All right, see you later. You know, there's a couple people that stopped by and were nice enough to chat a little bit. Only 3 people in. I guess everybody left when I told them I was only going to be on until about 1. That's okay. We had a good chat today. Everybody was sensible, normal. So I should have waited on that one. I picked it up a little too soon, got too anxious, and he didn't hang on. So we'll give it a shot here for the next 15, 20 minutes, and then we'll wrap the show up. Having my last cup of coffee here. Come on, one more bite. Let's go. Well, there's one person, 5 people. Keeps going from like 1 person to 6 people to now it's at 5 people coming in and out. Whoever you are, hello to you. Thanks for coming in to see what's going on. I'm going to be on about another 15 minutes. And then we're going to wrap this show up and hopefully get back out tomorrow. Can't try. Skipjack Cindy. Yeah, I know you can't try now. It's always more or less than what I write. Like right now, I'm seeing 3. And you might be seeing less than that or more than that. But it's usually pretty close. Now it's at 4. Anyway, a little slow today, but did get 1 4-pound, 8-ounce channel cat probably an hour ago now. So I'm happy with that. That made my day. We're getting some bites, but it takes them a while to get a hold of the hook. Gorgeous day here. A lot of people walking on the trail and riding bikes. Yeah, it's not real warm here. It's probably only maybe upper 50s, very low 60s. And with the breeze, it's I got a heavy jacket on actually, and I'm comfortable. Somebody else might laugh at me having this big jacket on, but it's comfortable. We had the cold front come through last night with some rain, and of course that makes a real nice day for the next day, but it's a little cool here. 59. That's probably about what it is here too. It's not much more than 59 or 60. But it is a beautiful day. We get this is crazy here. We get one day that it goes up in the 80s, and then the next day it goes down to the 60s. And it's been doing that for just about all month of April and so far in May. Back in April, we had a couple of days we were in the 90s, and then it went back down to the 50s. One of these days it'll get normal and just be nice and warm for the summer. Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy. Where are you from? I forget. It's my stupid fault, but I forget what state you're in. I just cannot retain all the information I get here because I'm old. Tennessee, there you go. See, now as soon as you say that, then I remember it. But it's so it's so hard to remember where everybody is from. But anyway, are you close to? Let me see, Tennessee. Hmm, not too familiar with that. I've been through that state a few times, but not real familiar with any of the good fishing spots. On the Tennessee River. Well, there you go. It's got to be. That's got to have some good flatheads in there, doesn't it? Probably all kinds of fishing, but I'll bet there's some good catfish in that river. East Tennessee. I got to start bringing a map with me. Well, I'm about ready to shut this live down. I was going to stay on. I plan on staying on until about 1 o'clock, but I might get bored here and wrap it up. And when you can catch them, we've been on. Oh, that's right, blues. We don't have blues in this area. I think they might catch a blue every now and then down closer to Philadelphia, but up this way, they do not get up this far. And I guess mainly because of the couple dams that are in the way. But we got some big channel cats, as you well know, and nice big flatheads in this area. Are you fishing out of a boat there, Cindy? I would have to suspect that you are. From the bank, huh? Most of the YouTubers that I occasionally see that are catching blues, they're in a boat. So I'm surprised. I just felt like I don't know anything about the blue catfish, but I always assumed they like deeper water and in the channels. But could be wrong. Do they congregate in the shallows as well? Sammy the Schoonoodle. Sammy the School Noodle. I'm doing fine, Sammy. Thanks for coming in. Where did you get that name? Sammy the School Noodle. Uh, well, thanks for dropping in anyway, Sammy. You're catching the tail end of this live. I'm going to be on, another 10 minutes or so, give or take. I don't know. It's Snouter and Poodle mix. Schnoodle. How about that? Never heard of that. A bait boat to dump them out. Them far out. I don't know what a bait boat is, but it's some kind of little boat that you put your bait on and send it out and then drop it off. I don't know. Oh, that's your dog. Okay, kind of figured that. A schnoodle. Craig Bentley, good morning. Or good afternoon, actually, here in southeast Pennsylvania on the mighty Schuylkill River. Yeah. An RC boat. Okay, that's pretty neat. Put your bait on it, send it out, and then pull it off whenever you get it to where you want it. That's pretty neat. Sammy, I only got one channel cat today. It was a 4 pound, 8 ounce channel cat. So it's been rather slow, but it's still okay. And that was probably an hour ago, maybe an hour and a half. You'd have to go back through the live and find that out. When I get done here today, I will put a comment on my live with a link that you can click on. It'll take you right to when I caught the fish. It'll be a time. Pennsylvania's got a lot of nice areas there, Sammy. Sammy, where are you located? You grew up in Connecticut. Is that where you're at now in Connecticut? Well, you're down south. Where at down south? North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Mississippi. Where are you from, dude? Skip Jack Cindy, thank you for the gold coin. All the way down. Sammy, you just ain't going to tell us, are you? You're not going to tell us what state you're in. I have to assume that's Florida, but I don't know. Thank you for the star. I've never seen that one before. That's a good one. You're down near Lake Okeechobee. You're down near the Everglades. You grew up in Connecticut, but now you're down south. Huh. That's quite a bit of change of pace, I guess. Yeah, what? Come on, Sammy, where the heck are you? Some type of location. I got to assume now it's Florida, but whereabouts in Florida? You don't got to give me your address. Just tell me about like closest town or something. Because this is, as most of the people know that are coming this channel, this is southeast Pennsylvania on the mighty Schuylkill River, about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. I'm in my chair. Okay, in the handle. All right, Sammy, you're really making it tough, but I got your general location. Last year, I was on vacation. I went to New Orleans and then over to cross through Pensacola. Ended up in where the hell did I go? Panama City for a week. Pretty nice down that way. Denny Blazer. Yeah, Sammy, I got it. Thanks for telling me. Oh, it's storming down that way, huh? Well, stay inside then, or go out with a umbrella with a metal shaft if you feel brave. Hey, Denny, it's going okay. Got a beautiful day here. It's cool. Sun's out. It's a little breezy. I got one channel catfish about, I don't know, an hour ago or so. A little under 5 pounds, but took the skunk off and I'm happy with that. RC Lanazo. It is, however you pronounce that. It is a nice place. Once in a while I hear a carp jump. Maybe you heard that one. I'm only going to be on about another 10 minutes, folks. I've been on since a little after 10 o'clock. I had quite enough fun. We had a real good chat session here. A lot of regulars have come in and a lot of new people stop by to say hi, so that's always a good thing. To everyone that doesn't know me, you're from Myrtle Beach. What are you doing fishing? Yeah, good question, Ed. I didn't feel like I had some stuff to do this morning, so I didn't get here till about 10 o'clock. I didn't really want to get here too early because we had a good rain last night and it was pretty cool. But I figured I'd just try for some channel catch. And I did end up with one here this morning, 4 pound, 8 ounces. I think tomorrow morning I'll be out early if my plans go as I'm thinking. Yeah, it's a little change of pace, huh? A little change of pace. What's happening down in your neck of the woods? You catching anything to brag about? I have a little bit of coffee left. I'm going to have that. And then I'm going to wrap this show up. I think I have a little coffee left. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Just dropped my thermos plug on the ground. Skipjack Cindy, you're going live tonight? Are you fishing for them blues from the shore? Denny Blazer down the creek by my place called Penn's Creek. Oh, catfish are jumping out of the water. Never heard of the catfish jumping out of the water, but they must have been feeding on something. All right, I'm going to give you guys a 2-minute warning. I have my last cup of coffee. Some of you are probably enjoying lunch or whatever, I don't know. But I appreciate everybody being here. And again, I'll say if you come in for 2 minutes or 2 hours, I appreciate it. I hope I gave you something to enjoy. I didn't catch a lot of fish today, but I got that one. Other than that, heck of a nice spring day here. And I'm planning on being back out live tomorrow morning just before it gets dark. We'll have to see what happens. I'm going to try for some flatheads. So I got to hit the road and get back, go out and get some sunfish for bait for tomorrow. And so forth and so on. But let's see, Sammy, he caught a striped bass and almost didn't fit in the boat. Holy mackerel. What do you got, a 5-foot boat there? The trout are tearing up the shoreline. They're right straight across from me. They must be spawning, not the trout, the carp. They're splashing all over the place right next to the shore. You take care and thanks for the show. Hey, Denny, always thank you very much for being here. I am planning on being back out tomorrow morning, so keep an eye out for that. I don't think anything will change, but you never know. It fed us all winter and then fertilizer for the garden. Yeah, Sammy, that must have been a big one. $20-foot boat. Sammy, I was just kidding you. Wasn't big where we were sitting. That flathead I caught 2 weeks ago was too big for the net. I had to reach down and pick him up with my hand. He's just too big for the net. So when you catch a fish that's too big for the net or too big for the boat, that's a darn exciting thing, isn't it? All right, folks. I'm going to shut this live down. Again, I appreciate everybody being here. Hope to see you next time. If you like what you saw, go to my website, hit the subscribe button, and you'll always be notified of when I'm going to be on again. Most of the time, I do send out a little blurb. And what else? Oh, if you have a YouTube channel, you can put a comment on any one of my videos. That way I'll be able to get back and check out your channel. If I like what you're putting up there, I'll definitely subscribe back. Have a nice day, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm or cool, depending on what your weather is. See you next time.